Well, well, well. We are back. We are back. Episode 4 of the Speak Your Piece Sports Talk Show. I am your host, BC. You already know. Got my crew with me today. Got Andrew back in the building. David's here. Mr. GP is in the building. Chicago's finest. Both of them. Lord have mercy. We in trouble. We in trouble, y'all. So let's get into it, man. So of course, we in the playoffs. Some good games been going on. So we're gonna talk about the first topic. A team that y'all may think is going all the way to the finals. I want to hear y'all takes on this. It's a lot of good teams in the playoffs right now. It could go either way. Let's start with Andrew. So Andrew, what team you got going to the NBA finals this year? Speak your piece, bro.
So from both conferences?
Yeah, from the East and the West.
And start with the West. And until I see different, I believe the Golden State Warriors will make their way back in the NBA Finals. And I have a feeling it's going to be a rematch from last year with the Boston Celtics.
It's a very strong possibility. I can see that. G, who you got? What you got?
I actually have Denver making it to the finals for the first time, I want to say, and Boston going back because now I don't think anybody in the East can beat them because they are deep. So that's what I got going to the finals right there.
Okay. I definitely can see Boston. I'm gonna let David go. David, who you got going, man, this year?
I'm gonna go with GP. The same one, Denver and Boston.
Denver and Boston too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say, I definitely got Boston coming out of the East. I'm gonna go with the Lake Show coming out the West. You already know where I was going with that. I'm definitely going with that. Y'all already know.
Look, while we ask that question, we should be saying who making it from the East. I already knew it.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be Lake Show and Boston, man. It's gonna be one of them rivalries. Of course, we ain't seen that in a long time in the finals, so I think it's gonna happen. Golden State, a great team, but they too small, man. They can't do nothing with AD. I know he had a bad game, and we're gonna get into him a little bit later, but I just think they can't hang tough with AD, man, and Braun when it all comes down. Joker's too small, man. And I think that's gonna be the game plan when they play tonight. They're gonna go in the paint at will. AD gonna do his thing, and that's gonna be it. I mean, they're gonna, of course, Steph Curry gonna probably do his thing because he's a Hall of Fame player. Klay Thompson, of course, but at the end of the day, I think the Lakers just got a better overall team. That's just me. What y'all think on that?
The Lakers being a better team
Than Golden State. Because on paper they do.
No. Okay, so
and that's where it stops. Right on paper.
Hey, who you can say? I mean, you think Draymond can hang with AD?
No,
I don't think so. Yeah.
Can
I'll
I
give
go
Steph
first?
Curry the advantage. Go ahead.
I was saying, can I go first on this one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Please do.
Okay, because I got this broken down for you.
Oh, please dissect.
I got my calculator.
Because I was saying the same thing. They too small. AD is too big, but he plays so small. He plays so small. Why that last game he didn't do anything to Draymond down low? They said your boy Kevon Looney was sick or something like that. That's why he didn't play too much. I'm like, when I had somebody against me when I was playing ball that was smaller, I was taking you to the hole all the time. He didn't get in the post. They said he went in the post position twice that game. Cause I seen that on first take twice. So, and if you don't take Golden State down low, they can outshoot you all day long. If you want to shoot against Klay Thompson and Steph, hey, you hit your head one too many times for me.
Andrew?
That's all I got on that one.
Okay. I got a lot to say. But I'm gonna let Andrew go. What you think, man?
And again, I know we'll talk about AD later, but he is way too inconsistent, and he's the wild card in this series. Again, it's good game, bad game, good game, bad game. That is not going to fly against Golden State. I think Golden State is the deeper team. They are the better shooting team. The Lakers are not great from the outside, and we even saw that in Game 2. And in fact, even despite AD's dominance in the paint, he and Looney had the same amount of boards with 23 apiece. And that game, which should not have come down to the wire in Game 1, Lakers almost found a way to blow that game. And if they blown that game, then they would have been in a world of trouble. But back to the Warriors in general, just their experience overall. They've been here. I know LeBron been there, AD to a lesser extent, but just I think Golden State has better. They have the better shooters, and in order to beat a team like LA, who does have the advantage in the paint, it always seems that way when Golden State faces certain teams. But their toughness, Looney's toughness in the paint, just to be distracting enough. Those offensive rebounds are key. They lead to 3-point baskets. In droves, it seems. And I think, even with AD's dominance, who else is going to show up? And I think the longer this series goes, I do think advantage Golden State. And I heard it in the last series with De'Aaron Fox, just how it was guarding Steph Curry. And even with Schroeder, he had to take some IV or something just guarding him. It is a track meet. Just dealing with Golden State. It's constant motion, constant movement with them. There's no relaxing. And I think even LeBron said even before the series, like they have to be locked in at all times or else Golden State will make them pay. So even, LeBron, obviously familiar with, with the Warriors and from the past, knows how important it is to always be locked in. Just the question is for the Lakers fans, what about AD? Will he always be locked in? We saw it in Game 1. We did not see it in Game 2. What AD will we see this evening, and will it be enough? I don't think so. I don't think so for the sake of the series. I still think Golden State is going to win in 6.
Okay. Good points. I mean, now I will say this. Now, if Denver loses to Phoenix and the Lakers beat Golden State, and it's Phoenix and the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals, Phoenix will win. I will say that. I ain't tell y'all that. Now, if Denver goes, then of course I got the Lakers beating Denver going to the finals. But if Phoenix wins, then yeah, they ain't got enough to stop KD and Booker. That's 30 points apiece. They're not going to stop that. So. But back to what y'all was talking about with AD. If AD just put his mind to it, what did we see last series with Memphis? He had a bad game in Game 2 as well. He was a no-show. Inconsistency is AD's DNA. We all know that. Very inconsistent. Great talent, of course, but he's so inconsistent. But let's just say he do lock in for tonight. Who gonna stop him, y'all? I'm listening.
Himself.
Who gonna stop him?
Nobody.
Exactly. If
But my
if
thing
he just
is,
locks in, if LeBron James just slap him upside the head and say, Joker, you better give me doggone 30 and 20 tonight and 5 blocks. If he just does that for the rest of this series,
that's what needs to happen.
yeah, Golden State will not have a chance. I promise on that.
But
They will not have
your
a,
plays.
hey, that's a good picture too. That's just how he played. Up, down, up, down.
That's a heart line.
This goes
I
up.
mean, I'm like, what that man doing right here?
I know it. But that's
That's
just
exactly
I don't know
what I
why.
said when I seen it. I was like,
Yeah.
his heart better not go out. It better not go flat.
I don't know
I'm like,
what's
what
up
that
with
man
AD.
doing here?
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that man, but we're gonna get into AD a little bit more. Let's move on to the next topic.
What
This
you
is a
gotta say, David?
I mean, I agree with y'all. AD is way too inconsistent. If AD dominates, they can win the series. They might even win the whole thing if AD can stay locked in and be more consistent. But that's just who he is. It's what he is.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's true. All
Yeah,
right,
we didn't
y'all.
want to skip over you, player.
Yeah, let's go on to the next subject. What team y'all think next year is gonna make it a sleeper team as far as next year? We saw how the Kings did in the playoffs. Sure, at first I thought they was gonna get beat Golden State the way they was playing. What team y'all think gonna be a sleeper team next year? G, I'll start with you, bro.
Say that again.
What sleeper team you gonna pick for next year as far as going to the playoffs?
Going to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like we saw what the Kings did.
Are they still considered a sleeper? Cause that was my pick.
Nah, not after what they did. Even though they lost, but them, they went to game 7. So
Well, I don't know. I'm trying to think of who to pick as a sleeper.
let me come back to you, Andrew.
Well, I'm gonna say anybody that didn't make it out the first round. I'm gonna go with Memphis because I think if they would have had Steven Adams, that they would have got him because they have a tight young team, and when they've all been together so long, I think they would have did more. And I think what messed them up was Dylan Brooks talking. Because when you get to yapping, LeBron didn't come out and say nothing, but he was like, oh, okay, I'm an old man. I'm going to show you a thing or two. Real quick. And the next game, LeBron didn't go smack off, but they shut Dylan Brooks down. And I think when they fill that hole, I think they're going to do pretty good because Xavier Tillman, Jaren Jackson, they would do a lot better with someone else to replace them off the bench, or they don't have to do so much. So that's why Memphis would be my didn't make it out the first round team next year.
Yeah.
They gonna go further next year.
Yeah, I don't see Memphis going nowhere, bro. And the reason why I say that, tell Ja Morant stop pulling out guns, and then we can talk. You see, y'all saw what he did. I mean, he out there on social media pull out. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, I'm tough, man. Ain't nobody trying to hit it. Look, the Memphis Grizzlies are a bunch of young guys. They don't know how to play together. They just out there talking a lot of junk, thinking they can just win just because of their athletic ability, but they don't have a true vet that can just teach them how to win games. And that's I mean, I know Steven Adams there and everything, but they need another voice to
He
lead.
ain't no teacher. He ain't no teacher.
He not. That's why I said they need another player.
And I think they're gonna bring somebody else in because they said Dylan Brooks, Joker, you ain't coming back no more.
Nah, he ain't coming back.
I think they're gonna bring in the vet. I think they're gonna bring a vet in to replace him.
After what he said about Braun, I knew that was it. Can't talk about LeBron. Yeah. Nah, you can't do that, man.
He don't say nothing. It's just he be like, oh, okay.
I know it. But my team, I'm gonna say for a sleeper team, I got the Pelicans. But Zion got to stay healthy. Lay off the ribs, man. Lay off the collard greens, man. Lay off the cornbread. I know it's tough. I'm a country boy.
You can't do that in New Orleans.
But Zion got to stay off the food. That's why. If that Joker can stay off that, I'm telling you, they got a good young squad, but they just need Zion to come back healthy and play a full season, and them boys can scare a lot of teams out there because Brandon Ingram is not no scrub, okay? CJ McCollum, not a scrub. Them boys got a good Jose Alvarez, he played defense. They got some good role players. I like Willie Green, their head coach. He was a former player. They got a good team. It just all depend on Zion. That's the key. If Zion can come back, stay off the cornbread, that joker gonna be all right. That's just all what it come down to. Stay off the cornbread.
Now every time I see him from now on, I'm gonna think about cornbread.
He from South Carolina, North Carolina, where he from? So I already know how he get down. They got that good food up there. I know it.
Especially in New Orleans, boy.
Crawfish, etouffee,
yep.
All that good food. Man. Andrew, who your sleeper team, man?
Yeah, I'm right with you. Just before I get into the sleeper team, I agree with you with the Pelicans. That was exactly the team I had written down. There's a couple of things regarding Memphis. They need an adult in the room, right? Obviously we see their coach didn't, we see they just mouthed off. It not even borderline. It was disrespectful the way they were mouthing off. They hadn't done anything, and disrespecting the Warriors and that whole bit, and then they gave it to you, and then Dylan Brooks tries that stunt with LeBron, and LeBron gave him 20 and 20. And then the closeout game, beat him by 40. So, didn't help. That didn't help matters. So, with regarding Memphis, they need an actual adult in the room. I do think that they should make a change at head coach. He didn't help matters with that whole situation. And as was mentioned, they do need to bring in a veteran, someone who's been there before, been through the ringer. That's exactly what they need, and that should help them. Help right the ship. Mark Jackson, anyone? Just saying.
I know, right? Because he just been commentating, and I love his commentating. Him and Van Gundy.
Yep.
Yeah, I love them, but he needs to get a head coaching job.
I agree.
Because he the one built the dynasty over there in Golden State. Steve Kerr came after that.
I was so surprised he never got another job, man. Me and my dad used to say that all the time. Why doesn't he have another job? Like, what happened?
Yeah.
I'm like,
some stuff about that.
Happened with him? I'm like, did you turn down a bunch of stuff? I'm like, what happened?
I know it.
But I'm with you, BC. The Pelicans was that's the team I had. And yeah, it's all about Zion. That team is really good.
Yes.
And Brandon Ingram is really good. I was like, former Laker. He was drafted by the Lakers, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So, yeah, very, very skilled, very talented. And like I said, as we've all been saying, it's all about Zion.
Yes, absolutely.
It's all about him.
David, I'm coming to you next, man. What team is a sleeper team you got out there that you think will make the playoffs next year?
I would probably say the Bulls. I think they got pretty good. I think they got pretty good talent. If Lonzo Ball can stay healthy, he's a good point guard that can facilitate the offense and get everything organized. And then you also got DeMar DeRozan, who's a pretty good range shooter, good scorer, and Zach LaVine, who's pretty good. He's very athletic and can get to the hole. So I think that team can be a team that can get to the playoffs next year.
I'm surprised Andrew and G, y'all didn't say the Bulls. Because y'all definitely a sleeper team.
My only thing is they coaching in Lonzo Ball, like they said. I would have said them, but I didn't. Because they made it to the play-in. That's my only thing. It's just they playing together. I don't like the way they play together. Because to me, I've watched plenty of the Bulls games this year. To me, without Lonzo Ball, it was either Zach LaVine go off or DeMar DeRozan go off. They don't know how to play together.
I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all issue is for the Bulls. Lonzo Ball ain't drinking no milk. you want to be honest? That Joker needs. I don't know what's up with dude, but he ain't drinking enough milk. Seems like his bones or something is derailing. You know, if he stay healthy, then yeah, y'all would be a good team because y'all got a good nuclear. Zach LaVine, DeMar, Vucevic. That's a good little squad. So it's no reason why y'all shouldn't be a playoff team. It's just like my Hawks, man. You know, we got a lot of stuff we got to work on. Because Trae Young, he played well,
man.
Yeah, and he is, bro. I mean, he just got to learn when to take smart shots. He jack up half court shots like he's Steph Curry, and I understand that's who you looked up to and everything, but you got to learn how to just play your game. Stick with the floaters, take smart shots. He can get inside the lane at will when he want to, because he's a 30 and 10 guy on a regular basis. So I'm expecting the Hawks to make some moves.
It seemed like he just want to do this all day. I'm like, Joker, stop shooting from back there, man. Like, stop.
I know it, man. You're making me mad sometimes. Like, dude, what are you doing?
I'm like, boy, if I was to be out there with you, boy, I'd be like, I'll take the ball from you, man. I'll pull one of them cards in from him. I'll be like, stop. Just give me the ball.
Yeah, man. So that's good though. I like that.
I like everybody's team. I like everybody's team.
Yeah, for sure. So let's move on to this next topic here. Who is the best player in the NBA to this date? Who is the best players? I'm not gonna say LeBron, y'all. Okay, I ain't gonna say LeBron. He's my favorite player, but I ain't gonna say he ain't the best player. I ain't gonna say that. But I'm gonna start with David on this one. David, who you got, man? Who you think the best player in the NBA currently, from what you've seen right now?
I think Giannis is the best player right now. I think so because he's a good passer. Even though he's an inconsistent shooter, he can do everything else. He can defend. He blocks shots. He can get to the rim. He got a little bit of a post game. I just think he can do everything besides shoot. Everything else besides shoot.
Yeah, that's a good one there because Giannis has been dominating these last couple of years. That's a good one. Andrew, who you got?
I'm right. Yeah, I'm right on with that. I do believe it's Giannis. I know about the shooting that could be an issue, but we've seen how Giannis is when he's dominant. Oh, he's tough to stop. Oh my goodness, he's actually fun to watch. Actually, I enjoy watching him play. Just how he goes from coast to coast. He does not take plays off. I mean, he is coast to coast. He's defending and scoring, and of course, we saw how he played in the NBA Finals a couple of years ago against Phoenix, especially when down 0-2.
Mm-hmm.
It's just how he just took over, that series, on both ends, and yeah, I think Giannis is the best player right now. I know his shooting is off. Even his free throws are suspect as well. Those are a couple of areas that he can work on, and not a bad thing to work on this offseason because that pretty much cost them their last game that they lost that sent them home. So, but even with that, I still think he's the best in the league.
Okay, I like that. GP, who you got, man?
Man, it's such a hard choice because of every point that y'all said, man. But to me, when I say the best player, it's going to be, if I had the first pick, who I'm going with, I'm taking Giannis too. Just the only thing like everybody said I don't like about him, he cannot shoot, man. That's the only thing, but he can pass, he can defend, and he can just take over. That's my thing, and that's why I go with Giannis too. Only thing, just he can't shoot, man. That's my only thing. But if you can play the pass and take over, you're good with me, man.
Well, for me, man, I'm going with LeBron James. Nah, I'm just playing.
Oh,
Nah, nah, I ain't playing. He ain't the best player.
He up there.
Nah, he definitely is. He definitely, to me, still top 5, but he's just not number 1. And that's just because he just can't play defense like that consistently. Too many miles on that train. But for me though, I'm gonna go with the MVP, man, Joel Embiid. That's the best player in the NBA. Why? What can he not do? He can shoot the 3. He got a handle at 7 feet tall. He got a post game. He blocks shots. He played defense. The only thing we just say about him is health wise.
Okay.
What you say? Oh, yeah. I mean, he got it all, man. He got the whole package. Unlike Giannis. Now, Giannis is definitely, to me, he's number 2 on my list. But Embiid got the advantage because he can shoot the ball. Like G said, Giannis can't shoot. I mean, he can dunk, drive, and he's very suspect at the free throw line. So, with all that being said, I can't put him number 1. I have to put Joel, man. I think Joel has been the best player at least these last 2 years. He just don't have the right supporting cast to get to a finals championship. But the talent alone, he's unstoppable, man. He's even better than Jokic to me, as far as just talent. Y'all agree on that?
No.
What?
When it comes to Joker and Embiid, I'm picking Joker.
Wait. Okay, so we talking about just talent.
Talent, I'm giving it to Joel.
Okay, but you said you'll take Jokic over Embiid for what? What was the reasoning on that?
I like Joker's playmaking ability and his passing more than Joel.
Okay. Well, I can agree with that. If you're gonna say pass, playmaking ability, yeah, he does have the upper hand on that. But if we just talking about straight buckets, I need to get a bucket. Joel is that dude. Jokic.
Yeah, I'll
I
give
mean,
it to Joel. If
yeah,
we back to play 21 and we at 19, I'm passing it to Joel.
that's right.
I look, yeah, I'll give it to Embiid on that one.
Yeah.
But if we play at 21 and it's 7, I'm giving it to Joker a few times. Be like, hey, let's do this thing, baby.
Yeah, and that'll be Now I would love to see that. Not to go off subject, but I think the All-Star needs to do that. They need to have like a one-on-one competition with these guys. Because I would love to see like a Jokic and Embiid go against each other, or Giannis and KD go at it, go to 5,
Well,
go
I
to
think
10.
that'll get too physical for me.
Man, but you
That's what we want.
Yeah, you talking about like
Look,
viewing.
I think them jokers will really go at it with that.
Oh, yeah.
Man, what? It'd be so competitive, man. Like even people from
I think they'll really go at it with that.
yeah. On watching it on TV, man, the ratings would go up if they had that. Because that's what we want to see, man. We want to see that one-on-one, the best versus the best. We want to see that. We see it in stretches, from time to time on the playoffs, but just one-on-one, that'll be just great. But yeah,
that'll be kind of weird, boy.
Yeah, oh man, for sure.
LeBron going up against Giannis, boy. Look, that'll be kind of scary there.
Yeah.
Giannis should get one bucket on him. Oh, okay. It's game time now, baby.
Yeah, Giannis will, but I'm not gonna lie though, Giannis will win that.
I'll say he'll win it just because he's a little bit bigger. That's it, and he's longer.
Well, just the athletic ability, LeBron can't. Now if we talking about Miami Heat, LeBron, yeah, he taking all them jokers.
Look, that'd be scary,
man.
They're both built like Mack trucks, man.
I'm saying for real. Nobody gonna get in their way.
Look, I'll be like, there you go, the basket right there, baby. Every time I see that, look, how many times have you seen if LeBron get the rebound and he's coming down, don't nobody take a charge from that joker?
Nope.
They be like, oh, okay, there you go. It's nice to look at you, brother. Be like, true. No. They let that joker go. You get out his way. Or you try to jump on his back or something. You don't take no charge.
Let's get to this next one, y'all. Let's get to this next one.
Okay, my bad.
Let's go to the Anthony Davis. I want to go back to that dude. Is AD a Hall of Fame player? Oh, is he a Hall of Fame player? Man, what y'all think on that? Any one of y'all can go.
No.
Let somebody.
I couldn't help myself. Go ahead.
Tell me why, though, Andrew.
Just, we talked about it earlier. Just the inconsistency, is, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Because, I know in basketball, it seems like anybody gets an Hall of Fame nowadays in basketball, but just with with AD, just too inconsistent. To me, he should be more dominant than what he is.
Yeah. He definitely
can he get there? Yes, in my mind, but I think he needs to be more consistent.
Are we saying a first ballot Hall of Fame, or just like you said, will he get there?
Will he get there?
Will he?
The first ballot.
I believe so. I believe he'll get there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But as far as first ballot, you don't think so?
No.
Depends on who's in the class. I guess that would be. Yeah. Who's in the class? That would be.
Because I look at it like this: if Tracy McGrady didn't have all them injuries, what do y'all think he'll end up?
in Springfield.
100%. So I feel the same way with AD. It's not only the injuries, it's the inconsistency, like y'all was saying. I mean, if I'm a judge or whatever, and I have to critique these NBA players or who going to the hall, I'm looking at AD and I'm like, this dude is too inconsistent. I mean, because it's like y'all said, he don't have the mentality to like go out there and just do the doggone thing. It's like you have to pull teeth with him. Like, come on, AD, please give me 30 points. Give me 20 rebounds. Give me 5 blocks. I mean, it's like, or you have to talk about him in a negative way just to get him riled up to, to give you 30. But it's like, he don't realize, like, dude, you in the playoffs. Why are you putting up 11 points and 7 rebounds against Draymond Green? And then folks talking about he a Hall of Fame player. Man, I don't care about the championship. I look at the talent. I mean, the mindset, the mentality. I mean, he's not a dog, man. He's not that Mamba mentality like Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? Like the Giannis's. He don't have that. The Joels. He don't have that consistency. And I just think that's going to mess him up. But if he's only 30 years old. He just turned 30, I think. So he still got a long way to go. But yeah. But for right now, that's just how I feel on that. I mean, no. Dave, what you think, bro?
Well,
you think he's a Hall of Fame player, David?
To tell you the truth, I don't know. But from a number perspective, because we got to remember that that's what they're going to look at as far as the Hall of Fame for the most part. They ain't really going to look at the tape. They're going to look at the numbers. And if you look at AD's numbers, you can say that they Hall of Fame worthy. Even though he's inconsistent, that's what they're going to look at, the numbers.
Yeah.
And also, championships. And did he dominate? Now, was he consistent in dominating? No. But if you really look at it from a number perspective, they can say that he was dominating because of his numbers that he put up during his career.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point, Dave. That's a really good point. If we take the emotion out of it, they do look at numbers. That I forgot about. They do look at the numbers and all that. And his numbers, if you even go back to New Orleans, he was down putting up numbers there. So if we just going by that, then yeah, he is a Hall of Fame player. But if we just going by just with the eye test and what we see on a daily basis, no. Heck no. That's just my take. Go ahead, G.
Well, I'm gonna say this one then, man, because to me, they look at more than the numbers. It's who that player was to me. Because if you look at people that's not voted in yet, that done played a long time, like your boy Tim Hardaway, crazy juggler from Bill Laimbeer, he's still not in the Hall of Fame because he wanted to fight everybody, but they look at both of them, who the player was and numbers, but Anthony Davis, no, man. He is not a Hall of Famer. Yes, you got some good numbers, but how long have you been getting those numbers? If you're on a sorry team and you put up great numbers, yeah, I whoop-de-doo. But no. He is not a Hall of Famer. Man, you go in the WNBA, man. Give me Brittany Griner. She play tougher than you, man. I'd be like, bro, what are you doing? Like, okay, yeah, you can shoot, but why are you on the 3-point line the entire time?
And Brittany Griner was locked up and still can dominate.
No, I mean Brandon Griner. My bad, man. That's one of them boys. That boy. Hey, a couple of those folks in that WNBA, I'm gonna be like, hey man, I want to know for sure. but but is Anthony Davis a Hall of Fame player? No.
Okay.
If he has a couple more good seasons, maybe. Definitely not a first ballot Hall of Famer, but is he a Hall of Famer? No. Is he a great player? Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I put him on 2K Hall of Fame or something. I don't know. So,
Anthony
not
Davis
in the National Basketball. No. So, look, I'm going to leave that one alone.
Yeah. Good takes, y'all. Good takes. I like that. Good takes. But let's move on, man. Let's move on to the next one now. Now, there's something I wanted to talk about, and it just popped up in my head. But I think y'all gonna kind of give y'all different spills on this. Should Kawhi Leonard retire? Because that joker, that's another one. That joker ain't drinking no milk. I mean, dude played so well in the Phoenix series. Like them first two games, he had like 35 points one game, had another 30-some points, and then turn around and he's out the rest of the series because of a knee injury. Had a torn meniscus or whatever it was. And I'm like, dude just can't stay healthy. He can't stay healthy, man. And it's just like, at this point, should he just go ahead and just hang them shoes up? Like, man, that's it. Because I think he should. I really do.
I do. I do too, man. I agree with you on that. Because he like my boy D Rose, man. He them knees keep getting hurt. I got a couple bad knees myself, man. When them knees start hurting, man, basketball is one of the hardest things to do, man. Mm-hmm. And when your knee get messed up, like Grant Hill, all them boys, man, they were bad. When them knees get messed up, man, it's time to hang it up. But Kawhi Leonard, I think it's something else wrong with him, man. I'm like, that first game he was hurt. That joker sat on the sideline just like this the entire game.
Bro, I'm saying. And he like, y'all ain't finna
the entire game. Look, he did like that one time when somebody made a good three. Everybody else jumping up and down. I'm like, that's why he got a New Balance deal. Talking about because didn't nobody else want to sign him. Because when he went to I'm like, the way this joker talk, he go to the interview. Yes.
No.
He did good.
You welcome.
No. I'll be like, bro, what this man doing?
Have y'all heard that joker laugh before?
I was like, did he burp and couldn't get it out? I was like, all right, Lex Luthor.
I'm like, dude, is you malfunctioning? Like, do you need to replace your batteries? I'm like, what is wrong with you? Are you malfunctioning? Can you? Oh my goodness. I look at him sometimes. I be wanting to like put my hand in front of him. Like, do you see my head going from side to side? It's like you don't look like you alive, Joker. It's like it seems like your battery's dead or something.
Hey,
you really do.
That joke on some other stuff there, boy.
Andrew, what you think, man? You think he should retire?
Yes. Just yeah. And with the other players that you mentioned, before that was mentioned before, regarding like Grant Hill. That's another one I thought of. It's sad when we see players. Derrick Rose was another one that was mentioned. That their careers have been altered. Due to serious leg injury. Brandon Roy is another one that came to mind from Portland. Before Dame, came there. So yeah, it's sad when we see these players, when injuries just take over, where they either have to retire or their play just diminishes. Because Kawhi is phenomenal when he is on the court. He is phenomenal on both ends, and we even saw glimpses of that even in the first round versus the Phoenix Suns. Phoenix would have been in quite a bit of trouble, had Kawhi been able to stay healthy in that series, and always seems to be the thing, right? Him staying healthy. So, yeah, it's sad, where he's at injury wise, and just for his own sake, there's life after basketball. So, and I've even heard that even when he's walking around in general, there's a limp, to him. So, to me, yeah, he, just for his own health, it's tough watching him just continuing to sit there on the bench. And this is one who load manages every season, and yet cannot stay on the court. And I do agree that something else may be at play too, with Kawhi. And it's sad because he is a phenomenal talent. We saw it in San Antonio, and when he won there. I mean, like I said, he's been successful though. Out of the others that we've mentioned, who have had the knee issues, he's been probably one of the more successful, players despite the serious injuries that he's had to his knees. But yeah, I think he should retire. I mean, I know it's hard telling another adult what to do, but I'm just looking at it from the health side, of things. There's gonna be life after basketball, so he's got to take care of himself. Just overall.
Let me let y'all hear something real quick. I'm just gonna see if y'all hear this.
Yep.
I don't even know where he's sitting at.
Hey, if y'all ever having a bad day out there, all y'all gotta do is take Kawhi Leonard laugh. I guarantee you, make it better. I guarantee you.
You're not lying.
Makes me laugh every time. Time to change them batteries. Boy, I tell you. Good takes, y'all. Good takes, man. Keep the laughs coming, y'all. Keep the laughs coming. All right, y'all. Let's get to this last debate. Now, this one I saved the best for last because we really finna get into it. We might lose some friendships over this. No, but it's gonna get intense for y'all that's watching. This finna get intense. The GOAT debate. Michael Jeffrey Jordan, LeBron Ramon James. Ooh, I don't know who's gonna start on this one. Because if I go, ain't no coming back. It's no coming back. Oh, boy, I got them Bulls jerseys. Don't care about that. Care about that? Take that hat off.
No, sir.
Oh man.
Look,
all right.
look, I'm
Since y'all got the
I ain't gonna
go ahead.
GP, go ahead.
go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
All right,
Go
well,
ahead.
look, okay. I'm gonna keep it nice and simple. I'm gonna take it like we're at the hall, 30 seconds or less.
Yes.
But
I was just gonna say I want everybody to at
this
least
right here.
Yes.
Hey, all that don't mean nothing, because I'm gonna tell you. I want everybody on
All
here
that
to
don't mean nothing.
I want everybody on here to give 30 seconds or less for the initial, just to get everybody point. Then after that, we just gonna go crazy out there. So we're gonna start with
Okay.
since y'all got the home court advantage with them Bulls. All right, G, you gonna go first. Andrew, you second. And then Dave, you gonna go third, and I'm gonna go fourth. So let's get it. Speak your piece.
My reasons as Michael Jeffrey Jordan is the best player of all time. 1, he could shoot. 2, he could defend. 3, he could take over a game. 4, he can handle his business everywhere on the court. 5, get out his way when he coming through. Everything I said, everybody say LeBron can do it too. But Mike did it better. And he never lost in the finals because he was a bad mama jamma, that boy. He was a bad
Preach.
man, that boy. That's a bad man.
I'm gonna let y'all
My
talk.
30 seconds are up.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's up. Andrew, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Woo, that thing intense, boy. Woo.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan, 6-0 NBA Finals play. Goes without question. Michael Jordan, again, first team all defense. That's something to say about that, too. During his period, nobody ate. During his prime, nobody ate. Not Barkley, not Ewing, not Reggie. Nope, none of them ate. LeBron's era, bunch of people ate. I'll stop there.
All right, Dave. Who's the GOAT, man? Who's the GOAT? Braun or MJ? Who you got, David? All right, I'm gonna come back to him. I think he busy. All right.
Hold on. Okay. Since David ain't got nothing, I'm gonna give y'all a guest star today, man.
What you Buster Rooney's talking about?
Oh, yeah.
What's going on? All I
my-
see is one person. Who is this I'm looking at?
Oh
You
man.
look like you got some bull. You look like you got a
Oh,
bull
man.
jersey on. What's up, Cody?
What's up, man?
I do.
What's going on? Oh man.
Nothing much, man. I'm looking at the title. Oh man, y'all don't want me on this.
I'm gonna cut my camera off. I'm gonna cut my camera off. I don't want no smoke.
Who was up? Why y'all cutting the camera off?
I already know who you going with.
Hmm?
I already know. I already know.
Oh, what am I answering this question?
You can. The floor is yours. I'll let you go. Okay, so Michael Jeffrey Jordan is your GOAT. So I know he's your GOAT, but tell me why. Tell me why.
Tell me why?
Please don't say 6 rings.
Oh no, several reasons. Several reasons. The reason why all of these guys are making the kind of money that they're making is because of Michael Jordan. Right? That's just that. He played at a high level every game on both sides of the court. Right? Defensive Player of the Year. We all know his accolades. To three-peat 2 times is untouchable. What else? I'm not just trying to keep it simple.
30 seconds left.
Oh, 30 seconds. So my time up. Yeah. I'll say that, not to mention the 6 championships and the 6 MVPs. But the main thing is he played both ends of the court like a champion. The end.
Oh man. Okay, I think Dave is back, y'all. I think Dave is back.
All right.
David, you there, man?
Yeah, hold on. I gotta feed my kid real quick.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna come back to you. Okay. So now y'all got 3 Bulls fans on me. Okay. I see how it is.
Let's hear this thing, boy.
Okay. Now I'm going to explain why LeBron James is the best player ever.
Oh.
So
Gotta go.
we all know LeBron James' talent is way better than Michael Jordan. Not only can he give you 30 points, he gonna give you 10 assists, 10 rebounds. Matter of fact, he's in top 10 in rebounds in league history. He's the number one scorer in league history. And he's not even a scorer. He don't even score the basketball. And he's number one. What does that got to tell y'all? Come on now. Y'all want to say Michael Jordan? Oh, Michael Jordan, he got all these scoring titles. You think LeBron couldn't do that? LeBron had so much responsibility. Not only did he have to score, he had to get his teammates involved. He had to rebound the ball, where Michael Jordan had Dennis Rodman to rebound the ball for him. He had Scottie Pippen to guard their best player. So all he had to do was score 45 every night. And yeah, you want to talk about them
Jordan
three-peats?
did it too.
You want to talk about them three-peats? Now y'all forget, what did Michael Jordan do in between them? He took 2 years off to smoke some cigars on the golf course. Okay? He had 2 years off. Now y'all forget, when he came back, he wore number 45. And who did he lose to again? I think in the playoffs. Let's start with Andrew. Who did he lose to in the playoffs?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. See, y'all want to ignore that. Y'all want to ignore that. See, Jordan did bleed. So he did bleed, okay? He's not immortal. He I don't care what y'all say about old Michael Jordan. See, a lot of y'all Michael Jordan, why y'all Michael Jordan fans is this. And I want to talk about to the people listening. The reason why y'all fans is because y'all wear that Joker shoes, okay? Some of y'all weren't even born when this Joker was playing. Now, I respect your pops coming on. Okay, he saw him play. Yeah. But a lot of y'all just are biased because y'all wear his shoes, y'all wear his clothes. So it's like, oh, yeah, Michael Jordan this and that. But y'all don't realize what y'all seeing in front of y'all. Did y'all see what happened in Cleveland a couple years ago when he came back down 3-1? No other player in history has ever done that. Ever done that. Michael has. So right there, when he did that, in my opinion, that's when LeBron became the GOAT for me, was when he came back down 3-1. It's not recently, okay? It's not when he became the lead leader in points. It was way before when I found out he was the GOAT. But it's so much I can keep going. I know I went way over 30 seconds because I got too emotional. Got too emotional here. David,
go ahead, bro.
David, I gotta let David go because before we all go, let me see if David, you ready, man? You still need some more time?
Yeah, I still need some more time.
All right. So
yeah, we held in the background.
All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
Look, Cody. Look, Valentino, I'm gonna say this, man. The reasoning why he took those 2 years off, man, was kind of it was kind of messed up, yes. But the question is that first year that he took off, they still made it to the conference finals. So if Jordan was there, they would have went and won. Now Jordan would have beat Hakeem, bro. That team would have beat Hakeem and them.
But did it happen? But let me ask y'all, did it happen though? Did it happen?
No, man. He was sad over his daddy, man.
It done. No. You getting paid millions of dollars. Now I understand your dad died. It's a sad situation. You may take some days off or weeks off, but take off a whole year, and you gonna call yourself the GOAT?
Hey, I give it to you, bro. But look, I ain't using that as an excuse. But I'm gonna just say this right here. The reasoning behind LeBron being top scorer and Jordan not, I just say those college years, bro.
That's a factor.
High school,
You can't dismiss that.
Oh, I'm glad you.
Oh man, I give it to you.
Dismiss that.
I give it to you. You was a man. You came out of high school. I give you that. You was good enough to come out of high school. But those
Was Michael good enough to come out of high school?
Is why you got those couple more points, bro.
Was Michael good to come out of high school?
No.
He sucked.
But they weren't doing one and done then either.
Mm-hmm.
He sucked.
I'm about to say, yeah, they were doing one and done either. Yeah.
You got an 18-year-old teenager. You got an 18-year-old teenager in LeBron James coming out of high school. Defeat all the odds. They called this man the chosen one. They came up with that name. He didn't come up with it. It's tatted on his back as we speak. The chosen one.
Yeah.
And this Joker defeated the odds where we had never, ever seen that. Kobe Bryant, Kevin Garnett, all them jokers that came out of high school did not have what LeBron James had. The scrutiny, people hating on him. We ain't never seen that. They said this man was going to fail.
I give you that.
You remember these folks on TV?
They ain't had that processed food either. That made that Joker 6'8" back then either. You walking around like a grown man, looking like a grown man when you 15 years old. They ain't had Similac back then. That's the only thing, boy.
But man, it just
all right, y'all. I'm ready.
Okay, all right.
Go ahead.
Speak your piece, Dave.
I wanted to go, but I was like, I know you didn't go yet, so go ahead.
Speak your piece, baby.
All right. The reason why I say LBJ is the best is because, one,
talk to him.
This man went to, I think it's 9 straight finals. 9 straight.
Woo!
Number 2,
I got a question about that.
The teams that he on wouldn't even make the playoffs if he wasn't even on the team. Woo! And you seen that impact when he left the team, that the team was nothing.
Woo!
Number 3, there's nothing that LeBron can't do that MJ did. He could defend. He could shoot. Now, he wasn't as good a shooter as MJ. I would say that. He can pass. And if you just look at the whole impact of things, this man went against the Spurs, Golden State. He went. I think he went to the Spurs like 3 times. Golden State, and you can. I give you that. You can blame the Maverick series on him. He didn't play well. He choked and everything.
You didn't mention that, BC.
Hey, I'm just waiting on him.
No, you didn't mention that. I'll get back to you on that in a moment.
I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna let Dave finish, and then I'm gonna come back. Go ahead.
One of the things MJ, that you can say about MJ that LeBron did, without Scottie Pippen, MJ wouldn't have them titles.
Woo!
Without Scottie Pippen, MJ wouldn't made it past probably round 2.
Nope.
Because before Pippen got there, what was he really doing?
Nothing.
What was he really doing?
You had.
Hey, that's what I got.
Hey, good job, Dave, bro. That's why I love you, bro.
Go back to that Eastern.
Talking about what
kind of teams were in the East at that time? Go back to those early years. Go back.
What?
Okay.
Teams in the East. You mentioned a whole bunch of finals that he went to. What was the competition like in the East?
It was way better competition than Michael went up.
Not better than the West.
Okay, it's not better than the West, but look at the team that he had. He didn't really have a great second player until like Kyrie was there.
Nope.
So can you really say that when he's the only superstar for the most part?
But when did he have Kyrie though?
Okay, let me say this. LeBron James went to the finals when he was 22 years old. Did y'all know that?
And what
He
happened?
went to the finals at 22 years old.
And what happened?
And y'all can't, it don't matter about what happened.
No. What happened?
It's about, tell me, name a player on that team right now. Exactly. Y'all don't know who was on that team.
No,
I don't
on
know
what
who was
team?
on that team.
Give
That Joker took
Come
a
on,
sorry
come on.
team.
Come
He took a
on.
sorry team to the finals at 22
Okay, but what
years
he do?
old. Did Michael Jordan do that?
Well, I can name the rest
Did Michael Jordan do that? Simple question. No.
With who?
No, he couldn't do it. Michael Jordan had everything lined up. He had a Hall of Fame coach, Hall of Fame players, one of the best owners in Jerry.
He didn't have Phil at the beginning.
Nah, I know it. Exactly. You're making my point. He didn't. That's what I'm saying. He had Doug Collins when he first started.
Mm-hmm.
But he had to have a Hall of Fame coach. Listen to what I'm saying. He had to have a Hall of Fame coach. He had to have a Hall of Fame player and Dennis Rodman, Scottie Pippen, solid role players. One of the greatest, I'm going to say one of the best owners in Jerry Krause, whatever his name was, because he put that team together.
Yeah.
Whereas LeBron James went to the finals at 22 years old with a coach that I have no idea. We have no idea who his head coach was at the time.
Mike Brown.
No.
Yep. Yes.
It was Mike Brown. He right. It was Mike Brown.
I think it can't
Mike
be.
Brown.
It was Mike Brown, Cody. It was Mike Brown.
It was
22.
the first year. It was Mike Brown.
It was
Nah.
Mike Brown. Mm-hmm.
I'm finna look at it, y'all. I don't think it was. I think it was Paul Silas.
And we have Google out here.
Also there too.
But
I think Paul
here's my
Silas
thing
was
with
his
that,
coach.
man. Here's my thing.
Paul Silas was his
my
coach.
thing with that age number, man. Okay, yeah. But my thing is, to me, age ain't nothing but a number, man.
We
age
talking
ain't
about
nothing but a
greatness,
number.
bro.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you was great when you was what? When he went to the finals, he was what?
22.
He was 22. Yeah, but 22 nowadays, and even back then, was a different number. It's also where you from and all that, man. When you 22 from Akron in the hood, you a grown man by then, baby.
But we talking about basketball. We ain't talking about that.
Basketball.
We talking about basketball. You don't. He wasn't the player he was. He wasn't the player he was when he was at 22 when he got to the finals.
Fact.
He didn't know how to win. And plus, he didn't have a team around him to even compete with that team, with the Spurs back then.
Exactly.
And he took that. That team should have never made it to the finals. If we're going to be honest, they probably shouldn't even made it past the first round.
That's when I'm just making all my points, Dave.
What happened in the finals?
You did it, but man,
that matters. That does matter.
It matters, but you still got to take into account the fact that. Go ahead.
Look, let me ask y'all this real quick, man. Let me ask y'all this. How many of y'all seen the movie Moneyball, man? Y'all ever seen the movie Moneyball with your boy Brad Pitt, man? Because it is a deep point in there, man.
It's good.
My boy Billy Bean said it. My boy Brad Pitt said it. If you don't win the last game of the season, what does it matter, man? Who remembers, man, and why? If you don't win, what does it matter? If you win, okay, whoop-de-doo that day, you still lost.
Yeah, but that's just surface level. We got to get deeper than that. when you dealing with sports, you got to get deeper than if you won or lost. Because guess what? There's a reason why you lost. So we have to go deep into the reason why you lost. There's a difference of reason if you lost because
good enough to beat them.
Huh?
You weren't good enough to beat them.
But we still got to go deeper than that.
Play a game of 21, man, and I scored 19, but you got 21. What does it matter?
That's
Oh,
one.
you
That's
gonna give me
different.
credit? Oh yeah, you got
That's
19.
different though.
We're not talking about
That's
one-on-one.
different. We're not talking about one-on-one. We're talking
talking
about
about
team sport.
It's a team sport, 5-on-5. A lot of different variables go into this. If it was just a one-on-one thing, it wouldn't even be a lot what we talking about. We wouldn't be talking about nothing. But there's a lot of variables going to this, y'all. Let's be real.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
Every time he won, man.
It's a lot of I can dissect each finals that he was in. Let's be real. Like, I mean, let's think about the Golden State teams when he was going up against Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. That's 4 Hall of Famers. And all he had was him and Kyrie. Come on now. Anybody look at that and be like, of course Golden State gonna win it. That's not even close. So you can't fault LeBron for that. But
when he went to Miami, his first year in Miami, who did they have?
They had D Wade. They had Bosh. They had who else? They had D Wade, Bosh. They had Mac. Was it Mac Miller?
Mike Miller. You had Battier. You had Chalmers.
But y'all do realize why he went to Miami, right?
Because he didn't know how to win.
Exactly.
So he had to leave.
That's it.
So he had to leave.
He did not know how to win.
He had to leave.
I mean, that's not the only reason why he left. Another reason why he left was because
that's not the only reason.
We know why there's some other reasons.
It's a lot of reasons.
Yeah,
but that's the main reason is because he was with a crappy organization. Dan Gilbert is a horrible owner. You gave him a washed-up Shaquille O'Neal when Shaquille O'Neal was in the backstage of his career. Okay, let's not forget that. Okay, and then besides that, he didn't have nobody on them teams that was worth mentioning right now. Okay, so that's why when people were so upset that he went to Miami, I'm like, why is y'all upset? Because he gave y'all everything he had. Okay, y'all didn't want to give the man no help. I'm finna pack my bags and I'm finna go. And he went to the right team because
formed the super team. Come on now. Don't forget.
But it wasn't even
but they didn't have no chemistry. How can you really say that if they didn't have no chemistry?
That's still a
super team. Did you look at the Celtics as a super team? Let me ask you this. Did you look at the Celtics as a super team?
Which one? Don't tell me that Pierce, Garnett, Allen. That is not a super team. Come on, let's be serious now. No,
that is
no.
That is
no,
a super team.
Come on now. We talk about like greatness.
3 Hall of Fame players.
They are 3 Hall of Fame players.
Different level Hall of Fame.
We're
not talking about Magic, Worth, and Kareem. Let's stop it.
That's a super team.
We're not talking.
That's a super team.
Let's stop. No.
That's a super team. I don't care how y'all want to say it. That's a super team, yo. If you have 3 Hall of Fame players, that's a super team.
No, but what level now? Because there are different levels of Hall of Famers now. Let's be real.
All of them are first ballot.
Oh, come on. No, not all of them are first. Ray Allen is first ballot.
Kevin Garnett first ballot.
Now I get you there.
I don't know about Paul Pierce.
See, that's my point. Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Paul Pierce is not in the Hall of Fame yet.
Yeah.
I forgot. Okay. But it's still a Hall of Fame. But that's still a super team.
That's still a super team. It's 2 first ballot Hall of Famers.
Because think about it. LeBron James, that was his kryptonite was Boston. That's why he left. He didn't have nobody to help him. He didn't have nobody, y'all. So why wouldn't you leave and go to somewhere else to try to compete with 2 other players? That way, it's even now. Y'all can't just kick him. It's just like David GP.
When he first went.
Hold on. It's just like David, GP, and Andrew, and y'all jumping me. And then I come back and get 2 of my boys like, all right, come on, let's make it even. We're gonna get them back. That's what LeBron James did. So how can y'all fault him? How can y'all fault him for that? That's what I'm trying to say.
I don't fault him for it. I don't fault you for it.
He had to. He had to even it up. He had to do it. I mean, yeah, he did lose. He did lose in the finals the first time. I don't want to ignore that. But I will say, and I'm not trying to make an excuse for him, but I do feel that it was more so of who team is it. If y'all go back and watch that finals, LeBron James deferred a lot. As soon as he got it, he passed it to D Wade. He passed it to someone else. Because he didn't know who to give. He didn't know what time. It's like he didn't want to take away from D Wade. You know what I'm saying? That was his team.
But yeah, D Wade was trying to give the pass the baton to
LeBron, but D Wade did that after the fact. You know, after that finals, they I saw the behind the scenes.
They didn't know how to play together too well.
They did it. That's exactly what it was. But what they do after that, back to back. Now that they done an established,
I give them that, man.
Yeah.
But if y'all gonna give him that, man, why Jordan can't have it when he won with Scotty, man?
I ain't saying that I'm saying he did nothing. I mean, he did nothing without Scotty. Like, he didn't win no championship without Scotty. I ain't saying that he at least get to a finals without him, but he didn't even do that. That's my point.
Yeah, everybody,
It's about what you've done.
They made it to the Eastern Conference, the conference finals all the time, but they didn't win. But they had better teams out there then.
Man, Jordan got bounced in the first round, bro.
But go beat that Detroit team then. Go beat them bad boys, though.
Isaiah Thomas even said it. Them boys, man, they was killing Jordan before Jordan got
go beat Larry Bird. Go beat that.
But when the lights were bright,
and beat them
finals play,
beat them Boston Celtics and the bad boys.
Nobody was beating Jordan when the stakes were highest. Nobody was beating Michael. Not Reggie, not Ewing, not Malone, not Peyton, not any of those players during the high stakes. Now we're just talking high stakes.
I'm sorry, bro.
During that time, nobody was stopping Jordan.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie,
he did go up against some really good teams, but nobody was high stakes.
Nah, I'm sorry, man.
I'm the assassin.
I'm gonna have to say, man.
Hey, that's why I said you ain't every yang, baby.
That's what Jordan played.
If Michael played, I want to see Michael go up against Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, and Klay Thompson. Let's see that. Y'all put Michael Jordan on the Cleveland Cavalier teams and see what he do. Okay?
Hey,
let's see that.
Look, we got 2K for it, baby.
That's what I'm about to say. That's just that's what I'm about to say.
Look, you made me want to go do that on 2K.
That's what we got.
Hey, GP, you know 2K. You know 2K don't play like it does in real life. Let's stop that. Let's stop that.
Yeah, you know y'all put them sliders up.
Come on, it'll be fun though. It'll be fun.
Y'all put them 3 pointers to 100. Come on, I'm splashing. Come on now. LeBron James.
Look, you Steph already there. Steph at 95 with that one.
See, Jordan didn't have to go up against that.
Yeah, the game is totally different.
That too.
They ain't got to drive to the hole. They don't do that no more. LeBron and them ain't got to deal with that.
Deal with what? Deal with what, GP?
Be down in the hole.
Oh, you talking about clotheslining? That's not actual defense. Clotheslining somebody is not actual defense.
That's WWE.
Hey.
I'm just saying. That don't require much skill to do that.
And that's why I'm gonna always say
to do what?
That LeBron has faced better talent than Michael did.
Yeah, player talent, but team wise.
Hey, I want to see Michael go up against that Golden
Jordan
State team with Kevin Durant and Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and see what he do.
Bulls and six.
First of all, who gonna stop Kevin Durant? And don't y'all say Scottie Pippen.
He's the best wing defender I've ever seen. Best wing.
Scottie Pippen?
Yep, best wing. Best wing two-way. I'm talking two-way now.
Who
Best
gonna
two-way
stop
I've seen.
Kevin? You mean to tell me he gonna stop Kevin Durant?
How tall is
No,
Durant?
nobody can stop Kevin Durant.
I think Durant's like 6'11".
He's 7 feet
7 feet.
Yeah, you just had to.
with a 7'6"
Man,
whatever
Scotty was 6'9".
wingspan.
Stop or contain. Those are two different things.
Yeah, I'm talking about stopping. Because you can contain all you want,
Yeah.
but
That's what you
KD
gotta do.
gonna still give you 30 points.
Yeah, but Steph and Clay.
Under which rules,
Ron
though? Which rules are we
Harper
playing under, though?
was a better defender. Ron Harper was a better defender, and he could have got one of those.
Man,
He
please.
coulda got
Steph Curry
Steph or
gonna
Clay.
dance all over you.
Against Ron Harper?
Yes.
Now he's still doing full court press 94 feet.
Bro, the handles, bro.
Not even that. Going off of screens. This man runs all day throughout
All day.
basketball. All day.
This man, the
Look,
handles,
I
y'all.
give him that.
The handles. Just think of the handles.
That'll
Them
be great.
handles. Steph
That would
Curry.
be. I'd pay to see that.
The talent nowadays. That's what I'm saying, y'all. It's like,
Pay to see it.
yeah, I give you the physicality of what they did, but the handles, the talent nowadays is way better than it was back in the 90s. And that's why I'm gonna say,
Yeah, I give you that.
yeah, Yeah, man.
I give you
Okay.
that one.
I'd pay to see that.
man, what? So
Hey,
I
bro,
think so.
look, I feel what both of y'all saying. Only thing, it was just back then. It was more team wise, but back then, I mean, well, now it's player wise. Can anybody agree with me on that?
What's that? Say it again.
Talent back then in the 90s, it was you played with your team. Your team played together. Talent wise, y'all was great. But now it's more so we got great players. Hey, stop us.
yeah, I agree to that because the talent, like you said, the talent wasn't like how it is now. So you did have to play more team-oriented basketball.
Mhm.
I will say that.
I got another question for you two LeBron people. Final 2 minutes left in the game. Who you got? Final 2 minutes of the game.
Say it again, Andrew.
It's all the game, baby.
Final 2 minutes. We talk about the GOAT debate, right? Final 2 minutes.
Well, guess what? I got a stat for you. LeBron James got more game-winning shots than Michael Jordan do.
Okay,
Yeah,
remember
because they was already winning.
now. Here's another thing.
They was already winning. That's why.
Free throws. Who are you trusting?
Man, hey,
No, because this is what we're talking about, right? We're talking 2 minutes, so everything is down to the minute stuff now. Because we know how games are won and lost by the free throws, right? That's another area that we've seen.
yeah, but that's not a major area to me.
It's big enough. Come on now, you've seen enough games now where teams have lost games at the foul line.
Yeah, I get it.
Go back to the Knicks Bulls '93, Game 5, the Charles Smith game.
I give you that.
50% of free throws. They should have won that game. That would be maybe a different series.
But let's just say this though.
Oh.
And I don't know how many LeBron games that y'all seen, but I've seen a lot. And I done seen when LeBron James, when it's time to go to the free throw line and close out, he may miss some early on in the game, but if it come down to them like clutch situations, he making both of them. I didn't seen that from him.
Yeah, I'll take Jordan on that one because there's a good.
Are we talking about taking the shot, or are we talking about best play available?
He's saying
Because we know LeBron will give it up to an open player, while as Michael Jordan will most likely not on a last play.
you're gonna have to live and die with Michael Jordan, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say this one right here, man. Look, man, because I've been in that situation, man. Cody already know what where I'm about to go with this one, man. When we used to ball out there, man, I was taking the last shot. It's all, to me, that's all about the moment. That's all
That's it,
about the
yep.
moment to me.
And we gonna die or live by it.
But Cody, when we was in Bama, baby, the greatest team ever assembled, baby. What happened,
Yeah.
baby?
He know who to give it to. He know who the
Yeah.
best shooter was on that team.
Well,
And what I do?
I
Splash.
ain't gonna say all that now.
No,
But look, to me, that right there is all in the moment, man. It's all in the moment. Because if you can take a good shot, take it. I don't care who taking it. Like with that last Golden State, it was Steph or Clay is your best shooters, but they let Jordan Poole shoot it because he was open.
Well, that's schematic.
But he
That
took
was
a
schematic.
stupid shot.
Yeah, that was schematic.
That was a
He
stupid
took a
shot. I ain't gonna lie. That was a stupid shot. I don't know why he took that.
because he light skinned.
No, he
He
took
think
it
he's
because
Steph Curry. That's
Okay,
why.
he was
He think
schematic.
he's Steph Curry. That's what Steph Curry do. He rub that light skin on you, and you think you can shoot from anywhere.
That was
That's what it
schematic.
is.
Come on now, that was
Look.
schematic.
That's
Look
your-
at that play. Look at that play. That was schematic. He was open for a reason.
That joker should have said, Jesus, God, somebody help me, and then shot it. Look, I was like, what the world? Look, I had to get up early in that morning. I was watching that game. I was like, what the world? I was like, okay, I'm gonna turn the TV on. I'm going to bed. Like, what the world this joker doing here? I'm like, it was that Draymond punch at the beginning of the season, man. I think that kind of hurt him a little bit. Something, I don't know.
Don't get
I
me
was like,
started.
what the
man.
world this joker doing here? I was like,
Don't
what?
get-
I'm like,
don't
did
get
you
me
did you
started
go
on
in
don't-
the crowd and got you a drink at halftime? Like, what you doing? Like,
Draymond just like kicking people in the nuts. I just don't know why. But
oh, I do not like him. I already said
He's
that.
a dirty
If I was
player.
to be playing with, look,
He's just-
Coach David, y'all don't play with me enough. If I was to play with somebody like Draymond, y'all would be like, gee, sit their game out real quick, man.
He's one of those players
Y'all
that
would be like, hey,
you're on the opposite team, but you love him if he's your teammate.
I don't know about
I'm
that.
dropping-
No, I don't know about
Oh,
Draymond
okay.
Green because he does too much.
But he's very smart, though. He's a very smart. Just on the court, his skill set. Might as well, might as well
he
the
do too much stupid.
shenanigans. He's a very smart. He's an astute player. You just
Yeah,
watch
he has a limited skill set, but he at the same time he is smart.
very smart guy. Yeah.
yeah.
Sometimes. Look, I will say he makes smart plays sometimes. But Joker, why are you passing it behind you and you throw it out of bounds at the other end of the court?
Yeah.
And I don't get
What the
this.
world you doing?
It can be a blatant foul, and he's
I'm
still
like-
arguing with the ref.
Oh, I think he just likes doing that. That's always been him.
I'm like, Joker, you slapped the man. Why are you arguing with him?
Then again, they all argue.
I'm
though.
like,
They be knocking each other. They be knocking the other player in the head. What foul?
to me, he looks like the type of person, man. If it's me and him in the room, this Joker pass gas, he'll be like, why you didn't say excuse me? He like,
No, it's a tumble and roll.
what? Look, he looks
Oh, wait.
just like him.
Draymond Green. Now he's all gray.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Look, and he talk so much just like
Oh my
he
goodness.
talk just like him.
Hey, at least he's got 4 rings to back it up, though.
Yeah, thanks to
No,
Steph
he
Curry.
don't.
At least
Man,
Yeah,
Thanks
Unlike-
for the
come on, man, stop it. If he was on any other team, he wouldn't even get nowhere near a ring.
that's probably true. That's why he's perfect on that team, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, he is perfect on that.
but
On
they
that
can
team.
put up with him.
Yeah, because if he go anywhere else, he ain't doing nothing.
I agree with that.
He won't even be a max player.
I agree with that.
That's why Golden State gonna let him go after this year.
A
They ain't
max
finna pay him.
player, I send that fool down to the G League. Nah,
I'm saying probably wouldn't even be in the league when he was the Steph.
look,
That's why he's perfect there. He's perfect
I
there.
put him in the league with my little sister. No,
And speaking of Green, I'll say this too.
Him
Now I
and-
know we didn't mention it. Let's be real here. That suspension in that 2016 final, I will say I still stick by this. Had he not been suspended, I thought that really altered the momentum in that series, which ultimately led to Cleveland winning that title. Because Golden State was rolling. They won that game in Cleveland. They were up 3-1, going
it was his
home,
fault.
looking to close it out, and
Hey,
that
man.
suspension altered that series. That
It's-
momentum.
Hey, man, how many times did they have to win just one game?
No, but come on now.
No, we can't say that. We can't say that. How many times?
No,
How
nice
many
try.
times? All you had to do is just win one game.
Come on
Just
now.
win one game.
In sports, you know about momentum swings, right?
Yeah, I know about momentum swings.
Come on
But at
now.
the same time, you can stop a momentum.
Yeah.
You have the power to stop a momentum. It's been stopped before.
But it changed. That changed that whole complexion. Changed the whole complexion. It changed it.
Too bad.
Because he wanted to be stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah, it ain't nobody to blame but him.
that's it. That's true.
That's what you get for kicking people.
That is true.
That's like saying that's like rolling the blunt and be like, hey, sorry I smoked it. It wasn't my fault. Like, come on, man. He is stupid.
Yeah, man. I mean, come on.
Mm-mm.
You could take karate classes. You want to kick people? Take
Okay,
karate.
Take some kickboxing left.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Make that as a profession if you want to do that.
Go fight Will Smith's son, man. Go fight him. I'm like, no. He gonna be a Karate Kid too. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
You joking something else, boy.
That's for sure.
All right, y'all. Well, that's gonna do it.
No,
That is gonna do it for tonight. This was fun, y'all.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah. This was fun. Like this was intense. This was intense. I'm trying to drink some water right now. I mean, I lost a lot of food. but I appreciate y'all boys once again.
Absolutely, man. This was fun.
I have people, so I have some people that tell me like, y'all show is very funny and everything because it's all because of y'all. That's why I have y'all on here is because y'all make it so lively, and having y'all different viewpoints on different subjects. See, that's what the people want to see, man. And that's just gonna make people tune in every weekend or just to watch us speak our piece. So I appreciate y'all for being on here tonight. Lakers game finna come on another 15 minutes or so. So let's see what these Lakers do tonight. But if y'all watching, y'all watch this video later, please subscribe to the channel. I can't say enough to please subscribe, to share this video to other people because we want to have as many people as we can share their viewpoint on different matters. So that's what makes it Speak Your Piece show. And please share it. And anybody want to give a comment before we go in 30 seconds?
Go,
So
James.
it was a lot of fun.
Yes, sir.
All I got to say is go James. Go James.
There you go.
Go James.
That's what
Go
Shannon
ahead and end it, Cody. Go ahead and end it.
That's what Shannon Sharp say. Go James.
Man,
Yes, sir.
all I'm gonna say on that is you ain't every game, baby. That's why it's an up and a down. Everybody can like something else, man.
That's it.
But Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time.
Let it be known.
No, it's not, yo.
Let it be known.
For people watching, don't listen to them. They just wear their shoes. They wear his shoes. That's why they like him. But
Never had a pair of his shoes too expensive.
Times have changed. Yeah, they are expensive. I ain't gonna even lie.
No, my feelers were just fine.
I feel that, bro. All right, y'all. Y'all be safe, man. Have a good night.
You too.
All right, man.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Safe.